guys, it's KJ48 and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is Season 2, Episode 2. And when in last video I was finishing up crafting bullets, I realized that I didn't have enough magnesium to make quite as many bullets as I want. Now, to attack this ship with 225 rounds is probably going to be okay, but just in case, I did take out my pistol and take out the rounds for that as well. So let's get to attacking this ship, shall we? Now, I could have... Oh, before we go attack the ship, let's get some more oxygen. Make sure we're full on oxygen. Crap, I put the oxygen away. Okay, so we'll take the oxygen. We'll also set this up while we're gone, because there's no reason not to make all these iron ingots, because reasons. Alright, so let's put these in here. One up here. And now we're ready to assault the ship. Now this ship's going to have drones around it. You know, thinking about it, that probably is my ship. And those drones are probably... I mean, they're definitely drones that were on the planet. I don't know why I thought that they were protecting the ship. So, yeah, this is... They're... Ooh. Oh, look at the little worm creature. I'm going to leave him alone. So, yeah, that probably is my ship, actually. So I'm not stealing things. I'm just going back to get what I got to get. And I'm actually forgetting something very important. Oh my god, Cage, really? Okay, one last piece of advice. If you're going to go to the ship, you're going to have to be tearing the hull apart to get through it. So you're going to want to make yourself a remove and repair tool. Right here, remove and repair tool. And you want to also make the remove and repair charge. Okay, which is fuel packs and metal pieces. So, we've got 3 charges. We'll just drop off this oxygen bottle. Now, the reason I'm making sure my inventory is so clean is because there's going to be a lot of... There's going to be a lot of items that I'm going to want to loot out of the ship, yeah. Yeah. You can't really just walk into the ship. You might be able to walk into the ship, but as far as I know, you kind of have to, you know, shoot your way through the hull. And you're going to have to do that with the repair and remove tool. So yeah, we're ready to rock. Now, we'll be able to get somewhat... We will be able to get somewhat close to the ship. But I think once we hit that little water area right there. By the way, this is my this is the assault rifle. Once we hit that water area right there, we should be attacked by drones. A lot of this plant life you can pick, like this stuff right here, is a very, very good plant item for you to pick. But some of it will spoil. So you know, I don't usually do it until I have a refrigerator. Yes, food can spoil in this game. It's something I've been waiting on for 7 Days to Die for a long time. You know, I mean, there's no food at all in Space Engineers, and food in Ark can spoil, but yeah, it's not something that they put in a lot of games. So it's really nice that food can spoil in this game. They actually just recently put it in the forest, where if you don't cook the food that you have in your inventory, it will spoil after a while. Jetpack, jetpack. Stupid freaking stamina. They should start you off with a couple things of coffee, because like I said, like as I'm making ships later on, I'm going to be having a land vehicle. I'm going to have ships going into space. I'm going to have ships everywhere. Ships, and more ships everywhere. Right now is when I need the coffee, and by the time I get to be able to make the coffee or whatever stamina item that is, it's not going to really help me much. Although emergency rations do give you a lot of stamina, so we will put that on our hotbar, and we'll run out of stamina. We'll probably use those pretty soon, actually. And you can craft those emergency rations, but they take a lot of resources. We will eventually be crafting them. I'll try and craft them as soon as I can. All right, so we should be getting hit by drones pretty soon. You'll probably hear their bullets hitting you before you see them. At least that's the way it usually works for me. But don't panic. When you start getting shot, you know, figure out where the drone is, deal with it. Should be getting shot at any second now. Come on, drone. I know you're around. Where are you, buddy? There he is. This weapon can only shoot at 180 meters, so you need to get close enough. And there we go. Aim for the eye. There you go. If you aim for the eye, they start falling back and they get kind of disoriented. It didn't really happen there, but it doesn't matter because I killed him. Make sure you loot these things, because they're going to have a lot of goodies in them. Okay, I see another one right there. He is at... Oh, he's pretty close. Well, I should be able to hit him. There we go. Yeah, because the range on this gun's like 180 meters, so... Alright, looking good. Looking good. Man, you got smoked, son. Oh, come on, man. You got nothing for me. What's up with that? Alright. So you can see right here, this place is going to have plenty of cargo boxes. And make sure you loot them all up, man. Make sure you loot them all up. What is that? Moss scraplings? What is that? I've never seen that before. Ah, damn it. See, it has a perish time. So that's going to actually go bad. 0 health, negative 50 food, 250 stamina. Wow, those are pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, negative 50 food, I don't know how good that is, but... Alright, so right here is where we're going to have to be punching holes in this place. So just look right up. Left click. Oh, first we got to reload this sucker. There's no reload animation yet, so pre-alpha, what are you going to do? And just start shooting through this. Anytime you break anything like this, you get the materials back, and you get, I think you get all the materials back. Although I only got 1 plate for that, so maybe they changed that. Alright, ooh, sniper rifle, very nice, a bunch of blocks. Here's the core. Not really a big deal there. We got a core, lights, some little doodads, doohickeys. We'll go this way. We're gonna have to eat. Alright, let's just go ahead and eat. There we go. 1 health pack down. It means we gotta get that food going. Gotta get food going really fast. It's even harder on multiplayer. I do a multiplayer series of this as well. And you gotta get food going even quicker there. Because you got multiple mouths to feed. Oh, that's a nice one right there. See my inventory already? See what I'm saying? Okay. We don't need another pistol. So, I don't know why I have all these pistols. Okay. Alright, alright. We got a little elevator here. I'm not sure what's down here. Actually, that might be like a hidden area. I heard there were some hidden areas in this thing. Let's take a look. I was watching some people play and they were fighting hidden areas. It's down here. Come on. What do we got in here? Can't hide from me. Alright, we are still inside the ship. So there's gotta be something in here. That's just... I don't know if this is worth it. I know there's stuff down here. I just don't know if I care enough. You guys can explore that. Let me know what's in here, because I don't have time for this. My oxygen levels are not doing well. Also, now it's getting dark, of course. Alright, so... Okay, so that part's done, except for the secret area. Maybe we'll come back and find it some other time. Looking good. Looking good. Anything in here? Nope. Nope. What we got up here? Oh, there we go. Oh, large med kits. Damn. Plant growing light. thought it was toothpaste, but no, it's antibiotic ointment. Okay. About over there. What we got over here? Let's try and break through here. Uh-oh. Drone outside. Let's take care of that drone. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I've never fought with a drone that close before. I was kind of worried he was going to fall on me. That's freaking sweet. Messed him up. That's the way I roll. Okay, we are getting filled up. So let's see if we could take some of this glass. How much should we get for that? 3? Nah. I'll just make my own glass. I really don't want to sit here taking the ship apart because it'll just take too long. Although if you guys want to take the ship apart, knock yourself out. But it's easy for you to say. You're not doing a Let's Play. Not too exciting for me to sit here and watch me take a ship apart. Come on, jetpack. Looking good. Wow, this ship is ridiculous. Look at all this stuff I'm walking out of here with. Ugh. Full inventory. That's not good. Pumpkin sprout. I really want to leave some stuff here. You know what? I don't need this 50 cal or the pistol. Magnesium. Yes. I need room for one more thing. One more thing. Oh, I've got 7 emergency rations now? I must have found some I didn't notice. Damn, man. I don't know what to get rid of. Let's get rid of this stuff because it's going to go bad anyway. Okay. Hopefully there's no other storage in here because I'm pretty much out of room. Yeah, I'm going to actually... ow. I'm going to actually head back. I'm going to head back. I know it is dark out, so this is going to be a long, boring run, so I will pause the video here, and I'll see you guys back at the base. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I've been doing quite a bit of crafting. I'm going to show you what I got right here. I've taken everything I could off the other ship. Actually, I didn't put anything in the hotbar, so that's kind of a wasted amount of space. But I did actually make some large constructors, a small fuel tank, small generator, and that's all I'm going to need to start up on this base, so let's get going. I also have a bunch more blocks with me. I think I'll put one set of blocks in front, like so. If you hold down the mouse button and like drag along, it'll like make a whole row, like you see there. It's pretty useful. Make some back here. Okay. So how big do we want to make this bad boy? 11 by 11 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 11 by 11. That's 10. So 5, yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. It's 11. I don't know if it's going to be a full 11 by 11, but for now, 11 will be good enough. If you hold down Control, you can actually make like a block, but I'm not quite used to it yet, so I don't use it much. You can like kind of fill in spots like this. See? But I'm not that good at it yet. So I just use this one. You can also press, what, F? No, I forget what the key is. There's some kind of key you could press. I forget what it is. But you can like kind of like build mirror sides. Like you could build like one side and it'll mirror on the other side what you've built. I didn't really mess with it yet because I tried it once and it didn't. I don't know. It felt weird. So Alright, so this can be an opening like this. This will be the entrance. And we're out of blocks. That is fine. That is just fine. Alright, so over here we will make the generator room. And that is simply going to be this, like so. Doesn't really matter where we put it, to be honest. Just put it right there. And then we'll put this right behind it. Then we fill this bad boy up with juice, and we press Y, and we now have power on the base. So now what we can do is we can put down the large constructors. Like one right here. And one right here. Now what I like to do with the large constructors is I make one large constructor that refines ores and makes basically makes components. So we will put all the ores in here that we have. We don't have a lot. We'll also put components. Well, actually components won't stay in here. So yeah, actually it'll just be ores. The components will come out of here, and then once the components are done, they will go into this one. So we got some metal plates right there. So what we're gonna do is gonna make some more metal plates. That's what we want to do. Let's just make a bunch of metal plates because we're gonna need a bunch of this stuff for the space station. All right, so we got metal plates being made. We'll put this. What else? That's it. Yep, and the rest goes in here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, it's making metal plates. When it's done making metal plates, I want it to continue refining that iron. The iron ore. So we'll make a bunch of iron ore. And the next thing we're going to have to make is going to be a ground vehicle. Now we're going to need a bunch of blocks. We're going to need a bunch of iron ore. I'm going to need to do some transfers from that place to over here. I'm trying to think if I have everything I need to make the transport ship over here. Oops. Probably not. I'm probably going to have to do some transferring. Alright, so what we're going to do next is we're going to make a land vehicle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the escape pod. I'm going to transfer all the rest of this stuff over here. So everything is at my base. But before we do that, we have to make an oxygen station. And we also need to make an oxygen tank. So we're going to need components, control devices, and computers. Components, control devices, computers. We do not have the stuff with us because we do not have what we need. Actually, that's the wrong thing anyway. You make them in here. Alright, so we do have... what did I say? Components and control devices? Let's stop this. We need that oxygen. We need the oxygen station, like, right away. Because I don't want to have to keep going back to the escape pod. Okay, so metal components, control devices, computers and cables. Metal components, control devices, computers, and cables. Alright, I'm going to let some of this stuff do its thing, and I'm going to pause the video, and I'll come back when I'm ready to make the oxygen station. Okay, here we are making the oxygen station. I've also put down a light, which is working out pretty well for the time being. It'll do. Over here, this is how this crafting thing is going to work. Constructor number 1 is going to make components, and I'll just have it continuously make components, whether I really need them or not. We need some more glass panes. We're probably going to need some more of these. Probably need some more control devices. Definitely need some more of these, some more metal components. And we'll just have this thing making these things continuously because we know we're going to need them. And once we know what we're going to need, we can just take them out of here, put them in here, and then make what we want. And we've got an oxygen tank all done, and we've now got our oxygen station. And things are looking up. Looking up. We don't really have a great place to put this stuff, though. I would really like to get some blocks finished before any more happens. So let's actually get some blocks finished here so I can build this thing out a little bit more instead of making everything all cramped. Even though this is going to be a very basic setup, it's still... I want it to be somewhat open. I don't like enclosed, areas. So we're going to need some blocks. So they get made pretty quick. 8. This is a pretty big base. Probably a little too big, to be honest. Maybe we don't need to make it that big. This way. Let's go ahead and take these. Let's decide how long this is going to be. So I'm thinking 9 blocks deep should be pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? 7 will be deep enough. So we'll make it more wide than anything, but that should be fine. That should be fine. So let's put down some more of these blocks. And let's make some more as well. We're going to need a lot of these, man. Like, a lot. So, no big deal there. Go like this. And like that. And there we go. Alright, let me just count this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1. Ah, damn it. The thing is, if I could start putting up some walls, I could start putting up lights on the inside. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. Alright, so let's just put this right here. Very good, very good. So now we put down the oxygen tank. Now this oxygen tank can be anywhere, but I always like to put it next to the oxygen generator, just because, I don't know. Or the oxygen station, just because I kind of like it. I like the idea of that. I'm just not sure where I want to put this. I am going to want an elevator. I could always put the elevator in that corner. That's going to be another one of those. Okay, so right here is fine. Is that upside down? That looks upside down, doesn't it? Maybe not. No, it can't be. Oh well. There we go. Now we just put our oxygen tanks in here. And boom, oxygen. I love it. I love it. Now we're rolling, guys. Now we're rolling. The next thing we're going to want to make is a... You know what? I want to make a water generator. We're going to need metal components and computers. We'll just take everything out of here. Metal components and computers. We're going to need some more computers. So let's set this up to make another 10 computers. Let's do 20 computers. We're going to need a lot of computers. Alright. Alright, so that's going to need metal components and computers. Now, we could just shut off what it's doing and make what it's supposed to. Let's do that. Metal components and computers. We can't make computers here, that's right. Alright, that's fine. We'll dump everything in here. There we go. And computers. I don't know how many computers I'm going to need. Hopefully 3 will be enough. We should also make lights. I'm not sure which lights I need. These lights will work in bases. I used these in my last base. Let's use... Nah, I kind of like these. Honestly, they're pretty much the same. It's just the way they look. These look like they go on the wall. These look like they go on the ceiling. Let's make a few of these. 4. Okay, we got the computers. And what else do we need? 1 control device. Okay. Alright, so we need some control devices. Let's make 10. Anytime I need 1, I usually just make 10. Boom. You know, just have extra. Who cares? That way we don't have to keep making stuff all the time. I want to get to the point where I have everything I need. Okay. I think that's everything that's supposed to go in there. We should also make a storage container. Or 2. Metal plates. Go ahead and make some metal plates. That's fine. Take these out, put them in here. See how much quicker this is with two machines? So much easier. Alright, metal components. Can we make these here? No, we cannot. Metal components. It's good there. Let's make 10 of those. Alright, so we got this. Gets transferred over. It'd be nice if these constructors would share the same inventory. That's probably enough. Make the metal components, man. I don't has all day. How many control devices do I have? Yeah, we can make one of these. While we're waiting for those metal components, then when we're done with that, we can make the water generator. Now, the water generator is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to put it in the water. We're going to give it power, and it's going to generate water for us. We're going to need it for cooking, and I'm thinking about carrying it around as a stamina regen device. Although, it's getting to the point where I'm not going to need stamina anymore. So, but it's still good to have it for the cooking. And can we actually make a medical station? Yeah. Let's go for it. If we can make a medical station, all the better. Once we've made the medical station, this base is... Oh, no, we need the refrigerator. We need the refrigerator for the base. Bases are red, so that's this one. So if we have enough to make the medical station and the fridge, then we're good. The base is done. Like, done. But I'd really like to make 2 fridge... we don't have enough. Need more metal components. I keep saying medical components for some reason. And then we're going to need more computers. We got to make computers in here. So there we go. All right, I'm going to finish up the fridge. I'm going to place down the medical station. When I come back, I might also build a little bit off camera of the base because next time we play, I'm going to be wanting to make a land speeder. So that's going to be it for episode 2, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Till then, take it easy.